Welcome back to Reynatis. Last time we did a massive dearth of side quests to kind of bit of up. Well, final battle clash with the guild's minister of safety affairs and all that good stuff. But one mission that we started but didn't get to finish was this little quest here to the judgment, to the plateau of justice. Yes, as apparently another member defected from the guild has saw his wife basically still here, and he needs you to extract them out. But our only way to get to him is to fight our way through these guys. And now you understand why I kept trying to skip these battles as much as possible. They are beasts in their own right. And this is just generic. These are just generic mooks. Mauve shirts, but still more than capable of keeping on us. And despite all I've done to kind of grind up on my way here, they're still managing to hand me my book. Make this a bit harder than it needs to be. Especially this one keeps snuffing me. On. I can do it too, and I can just juggle you. Nope. Mean nothing if I can move around like this. Nope. 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 Oh, no. Got you now. Come on, get it. Get it. Marin, you just gotta get this one down. But oh wait, I thought I got him down. No. Now that I got you in that corner, you ain't going anywhere. Lucky I'm saving this. You know what? Whoever or whatever I gotta fight next probably deserves it. Ooh, and a level up. Good. Heal. And save, because it's gonna be a long walk. Unlike it, just like every other mission in this game. And they don't just plop you back once the mission is done. They just drop you here, and you gotta walk your way back to Shibuya. Oh, it's the husband.
Shit.
Alright, well, you aren't really worth trying to beat down to start. If anything, I just need to take the monsters out first. Good lord, you're a lemming. Because you just keep jumping in the way of my attacks. Yep. The weakest threat is out of the way. Now to deal with the bigger threats. And down. And there we go. Well, got some more healing items, got some money, that can go very much into buying some more extra stuff for our planned battle. And of course, the game is so cruel that no, you can't just quick jump back out. You gotta come all the way back. You're lucky I like this music as much as I do. Nope, I don't have to fight you. I'm just getting out of here. Fortunately, the portal back to Shibuya isn't that far away, so we just go back the way we came. Free stuff? Okay. Nope, don't care. And there we go. Oh wait, yeah, that actually just leads us back to the square. And now we can just head back to the church and see what else we can do. Ooh, new wizard. Okay. And I don't want to trigger a fight with the city watch. So let's just head back to the church right now. Alright. See, we've still got 2 missions here in the church that can come propped up. But I know that one's just another one for our least favorite albino. I know. And we still have a fair chunk of missions kind of lined up that can be done as need be. But today, I'm in the mood to do something else, and that's do this one right here. While this mission has been unlocked since I got the game, the recommended issue always kind of pushed me away from it. Yeah, because level 45, every time they say you need to be in a high level like this, you need to be higher than that level to survive it. And I hope some of you recognize what that red pen is and what it does.
What? No. Huh?
Alright. For those who don't recognize what this is we've been pulled to another version of Shibuya. More importantly, the Shibuya in the realm of the Reapers. For those who may not remember that while Furyu is completely independent of Square Enix, Much of the general staff that helped put together this game have also been long tenured employees at that company. This includes the writer Kazushige Nojima and the composer Yoko Shinomura. And of course, it brings it back to Tetsuya Nomura, creator of Kingdom Hearts and The World Ends With You. Today's part is basically us going through part 1 of its collaboration with the second game in the series, Neo: The World Ends With You, currently available for the Switch and PS4. And while I was hyped to just say, hey, let's get some buzz off of this base campaign is kind of on the boring side. Because it goes full in line with really just saying, pointing at little things from the rings, and they say, hey, you remember this thing from our version of Shibuya? You don't? Okay, well, you get to explore around and see what little tidbits we put in here and there. Otherwise, it's really just a little mission where you go and you find something in the town. You fight a handful of the enemies from Tui, the noise. You repeat until you do an exposition dump. And it just goes. And while it does have cameos from 2 of the main characters in that game, in Neo Tui, it isn't the ones we genuinely want to see, because Neku's not there, Beat's not there, Joshua's not there, Shiki's not there. It's there, so let's kind of just get through this as best we can, and as quickly as we can. And of course, here's our first fight. And zoom. It's not gonna lie, this kind of just it. Yeah, the enemies are only no more powerful than what we're already seeing in the game at this point. And of course, we've now been locked into a Reaper's mission. We just gotta look around, fight off noise and whatnot. Oh, hi, Rindo. So you know, Rindo is the main character, one of the main characters for Neo Tui, and he's one of our guides for this part of the mission. While he still kind of feels like a bit of an edgelord like Marin, at the same time he cares a lot more about people compared to Tui's original character, Neku. Neku was just like, ugh, go away, I don't like people. But also, I feel lazy about this is the fact that they just kind of pulled the assets from the game and just placed them in. The least you could have done for Ryu is just redraw them, and re-render them in the art style of the game, so this doesn't look as jarring. But you can see where they kind of just cheaped out. Now, and you could do better than that. So as we look, go and buy new stuff. Do this fight. Wait, is this repeating? Yes, it is. Okay, now that I've fixed that problem, we can continue on with this part. Seriously, this is the last time. time we have to do a reset. Okay, more stuff. Okay. Find the section. Talk about that. Fight another battle. And then rinse, lather, repeat. I just wish the experience point once distributed was a bit better, because this really isn't doing anything. You see, the biggest difference they kind of brought in is just that now you have each of the fashion brands that they kind of made up for Neo 2 popping up in Shibuya. Reynatis didn't have anything that for their aesthetics that can't be just pushed into the background. And this part is just, I couldn't figure out where I was supposed to go to find the next section. Really? Really, game? Then you throw me into this? Yeah, I'm saving just to be safe, because this took over an hour to do. Just for how long? Because all it did is just send me around doing fetch quests like this. So it very much feels like I was just going through the motion while I was recording all of this. You know, Rendo, you actually can help out on these fights. That would have made things a little bit more interesting or more entertaining. But I imagine either Furyu said he didn't think too much about it, thought this was enough, or Square Enix said, no, you can't use our characters in battle. That cost extra. Alright, we're back over with Marin. And now he has to do his own little challenge against the noise. But they're a bit nicer because they do want to keep us doing fights. Wait. Okay. Now they got that little slip up fixed. Let's keep on moving. And here's our Reaper, who's wearing a lot of garb from Mr. Mew. Ugh, and I took a beating, so let me get to this save point, heal, and get to the next area. Another fight. Anyone else you want to throw at me? Okay, as you can kind of understand, putting all this together was not easy because in my attempt to try to keep this down to an hour, you can see where the spots where the footage was recording, and DaVinci was also recapping it, basically rehashing these scenes again and again and again. On the plus side, however, this has now got this down to under 40 minutes. On the minus, I had to do all this little editing to kind of keep it in. Because otherwise, this would have still been an hour-long video, you know, where barely anything happens of substance. Okay. Made it through another round of this. And this is the point where I stopped trying to fast forward through everything that's happening in the video. Shoka, you're a Reaper. And even with the ranking, you know you pull your punches here. Huh. Didn't notice that Adidas menu there.
No.
Oh, that sounds nice. Deep down in him, I think Marin would love any attempt that lets him not be a wizard, or just the ability to live his life on his own terms.
Marin. Funny how we jump through hoops to make the complicated even more complicated. Don't sweat it, this is just a give and take. In the end, there's love, no need to hate. Faster and faster, we don't stop the race. Round and round, we enjoy the chase. 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 Chase. Just like chess, to know what's in keep quiet, I got some idea. ダメ？
Yes, that's right there. That. What if they? Yeah, honestly, the game would have been. This would be a lot better if they just re-rendered them in that art style. You really missed the moment here with this Furyu, and I. Alright, here's our boss for this section. Mr. Mew is the mascot of Nerogato. Oh, and is a mascot character for the world in which he was a whole. Oh, in universe, Mr. Mew was created by one of the player characters from the first game, named Shiki Misaki, who also co-founded the brand as it was. And well, this is cute and all, but beating it is just basically having to fight off two phases. Phase 1 is just fighting off its little minions and familiars, and then fighting the big boy here once this goes down. Seriously, game? Okay, we got one shot. Jip. And down. And here's Rendo to secure the kill.
ああ。
しようか。
ああ。なあ。え？
なになに？なあ。しようか。
リンド。ああ。
Oh, hi, Minamoto. You probably would have helped liven up this part of the game, and if you managed to make your way here. But we'll probably be seeing you next time. Well, that closes out our little mission, our little sidetrack quest here. And despite all the madness that comes in it, I think I'm ready to try and take on our own problems here in our with the Minister of Public Affairs.
なあ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。ああ。
And as you can see, they're back in their regular Shibuya. Oh good, they actually warped us back here. And we got a new wizard. Using Mr. Mew. Well, I'm not going to be finding it back anytime soon. But this seems like something Noah would use. I didn't want that. I wanted to go here into status. Because with that, we can now upgrade the wizard so that it's at peak ability as need be. Oh, and these other ones we got. Good. Okay, Mr. Mew can't be upgraded. Is there anything else on the line that can? Oh, wait. Yes, there is. 1, 2. Go to the other one. Well, folks, that's gonna do it for this part of Reynatis. Until then, folks. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you like what you saw here, and I'll see you next time.